Hey Red Tails, it's Colonel Casey. You've hopefully enjoyed some of our Commander's Corners videos where it's more of a one-way dialogue where you've heard wing leaders, myself, Chief Hollinger, Colonel Vaughn, say some things that are going on around the wing.
I want to focus some on the COVID safety. We've gone a few months where everyone has not been drilling during a normal UTA. We want to make sure everybody's extra safe and extra careful in their work centers by wearing a mask. People still a little uneasy about being in a closed space, but this is the world that we live in right now, and we got to adjust.
The biggest priority for us is the health of our airmen, and there's a plan in place to start rolling out vaccines, and that way we know from a health standpoint that we're safe, and now we can get back to focusing on the important stuff, which is our mission. Our new Chief of Staff of the Air Force, General Brown, released a document called Accelerate Change or Lose. And that document talks about how we need to change and why do we need to change. The most recent national security strategy talks about the 2+3 strategy. So China, Russia is the 2, and then North Korea, Iran, and violent extremism are the 3. In order to get back to where we need to be as an Air Force, as a military, as a country, frankly, we need to kind of pull our head up a little bit, and the Middle East isn't going away, but while we've been so focused on the Middle East, our adversaries, i.e. the near-peer competitors, have been studying the way we do war, and they've been getting really good at countering the way we would do war. So General Brown's paper is an effort to start focusing on that near-peer fight or that great power competition. So my job as the wing commander is to take documents like that and say, how does that affect us here at Danley Field? The good news is our 3 big priorities for our wing, which is mission readiness, airman development, and F-35 transition, those will remain, and those things all line up well with our new Chief of Staff's vision. The way we train may look a little different, and our wing is going to start exercising and pivoting to that kind of mentality. We need to get better at joint warfighting. We're not going to go to war just the United States Air Force, just the 187th Fighter Wing. We're going to be integrating with not only other Air Force units, but other services. So our UMA exercise in April, we're going to deploy, I believe it's, I should know this, 10 or 12 jets out there. And we're going to be doing about a 3-week exercise hosted by the Marines, but it's going to be Marine assets, Navy assets, I do think space assets. And it's going to be a lot of 5th-gen integration, 5th-generation fighters, in other words, F-35s, F-22s, space assets. So again, that is kind of the first step in that direction, is to start getting better at that joint warfighting. You know, we've done exercises in the past where we do that, but we're being more intentional about trying to integrate with our partner services to get better at it, frankly.
I think UMA will give us a chance to, I would call, getting back into normalcy. We haven't had a opportunity to do that with COVID recently. So this will kind of get their mindset off of COVID, although it will still exist. It'll give them a chance to get their mindset into performing the mission like they normally do. When we do these exercises or deploy, we perform as if we are an active duty component. You cannot tell the difference. And I expect that the expectations to be very high, and I expect it to be a successful event.
We have what we call focus areas in our wing, and the 3 are culture, communication, and collaboration. And our culture, the culture piece in particular, we talk about being less like just a organization, a place where you come to work, you know, you punch in, punch out on the clock, and we want it to feel and perform more like a high-performing team, and less like, you know, just your job. And even more than that, we want it to be a family, the Red Tail family, and we do have a special culture here. We really do, in terms of, you know, that family atmosphere. So we want to foster that, and I think going TDY and deploying, it's a great way to pick up and go somewhere, like Chief said, get to know the people that we work, you know, side by side with every day a little bit better. Again, the near-term threat, right, is this COVID vaccine. We're not out of it. We're still, you know, social distancing. We're all still wearing masks. So that's the focus. So honestly, one measure of success for me as the wing commander will be not a whole bunch of new COVID cases in our wing. We've got safety measures in place. Just ask that we take them seriously and we respect them for our own good, so we don't have a little mini outbreak here at the wing. We're doing some night flying. Again, why do we do that? Well, shoot, when we go to war, we tend to fight 24/7, and we need to get good at that. And with the sunsets as early as they are, we take advantage of that, and we can actually get 2 night goes in. So we're going to see that Saturday, but we're going to get you back home in time for the Super Bowl Sunday night. So that's also a success. If you get out of here in time to see the Super Bowl on Sunday, we'll call that a win as well.